Wike finally delivered, just like he has promised. Yeah, promises made and promises kept. Yeah, initially the elections were going on fine, although we had a lot of skirmishes, a lot of irregularities, voter suppression in some areas and stuff. But when results of AMAC elections started coming in, Dr. Mo was leading, ADC were winning, and then all of a sudden the IREV went off. No upload for about 3 hours. And when the IRF came back on, the tides turned. We started seeing mutilated results, 0 turning to 50 and hundreds and the likes. We started seeing a lot of shenanigans. And at the end of the day, APC was declared the winner of that election, or those elections. Yeah, already the situation room of the ADC had put out, results in real time according to their calculation, and Dr. Mo won. They were celebrating until INEC released their own result, and that turned, the tides around. It is quite unfortunate that Dr. Mo couldn't walk the talk. I mean, a few days ago, or last night rather, he was making a comment that FCT is not Rivers State and that Wike cannot write results, and they were ready to protect results. But at the end of the day, was saying that they were not ready, right? It was never about voting. It was never about allowing the people to actually vote for you or convincing the people to actually vote for you. It is what happens after the votes have been casted. Yeah? And he could not live up to expectation. I mean, come on, you had a movement, active movement, ready and waiting for a simple activation. Yeah, a simple fallout order would have done it. For me, I wasn't even expecting an election, sincerely. It would have been a full-blown revolution disguised as election. It would have been on the election morning. We're not doing this shit with you guys. Get the fuck out of this city. I mean, that should have been it. And by now, the entire country would have been engulfed with this revolution. And no one was saying. Yeah? At the end of the day, it's going to end up in holding spaces, granting interviews, doing press releases and stuff. And at the end of the day, Wike won. Just like he promised. Like, he said, vote and leave the rest for me. And yeah, he delivered 100%. I was expecting something different, right? You don't go to a gunfight with sticks. No, hell no, you don't do that. You show up with RPGs, you show up with bazookas. Yeah? But every day we learn lesson, and I hope this is a serious lesson to ADC and obedience. This is a lesson to the ADC and the obedient. No, particularly the obedient, because I don't trust ADC. Now the obedient has to be, ready and activated come 2027. APC just, showed us their playbook come 2027. You wanted to use IREV, right? They used IREV and they still rigged the election. And they tell you to your face, what the hell can you do? And now, obedient have to be ready and activated come 2027 to show these monsters what we can do. You don't play with monsters. You don't treat them with kid gloves. The only language they understand is, it, right? And you should be prepared to give it to them, like it's hot. That's the only way you get those monsters, out of office. And not by speaking English, and not by making, empty threats, where you never put men on ground, and you get men with mounts and ready to be activated. Yeah, it's all done and all gone. I hope we learn lesson, and then we keep that, to our hearts, and unleash it when 2027 comes around. Let's have your thoughts rolling in the comment section. See you around. Bye.